I just like pulled my groin muscle. I'm really good at existing. Hey everybody, my name is Sam. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a tag video because why not? So today I'm going to be doing the Do I Have That Book tag, which was created by Tabby at Keeping Tabs, and I was tagged by Sue from Spinebreakers, and I've had some wine, and I thought, you know what? Seems like as good a time as any. Let's try to find some books on my shelves. The idea for this tag is that there are like 20 prompts, and you're supposed to find a book that fits each of those on your shelves, and you're supposed to time yourself and figure out how long it takes you to find them. I was able to find 19 of the 20, and it took me 7 minutes and 15 seconds, which is honestly pretty fucking good for me. I did not film the me locating stuff part because it would have just been like 7 minutes of just my ass on camera. I didn't think everybody needed to see that, but I pulled the books off the shelves and I'm just going to show you what they all are. Sound good? Rad. Okay, so the first prompt is, do I have a book with deckled edges? All of the books in A Series of Unfortunate Events have deckled edges. As you can see, there they are. This is book 12, The Penultimate Peril. Not that that really matters. Do I have a book with 3 or more people on the cover? And for that I pulled You Couldn't Ignore Me If You Tried, The Brat Pack, John Hughes, and Their Impact on a Generation by Susanna Gora. I'm a pop culture geek and 80s teen movies are like my bread and butter. I love them so much, but this has 7 people on the cover. Actually it has more than that because there's fucking more on the back cover, but on the front cover, 7 people. More than 3. Do we have a book based on another fictional story? I pulled Out of Oz by Gregory Maguire. This is book 4 in the Wicked Years series, but all of these books are loosely based on The Wizard of Oz by L. Frank Baum. Do I have a book with a title that is exactly 10 letters long? And for that, I have pulled The Hot Zone by Richard Preston. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 letters long. Do I have a book with a title that starts and ends with the same letter? This one took me a second, but I pulled Nothing Like the Sun by Anthony Burgess. Do you have a Mass Market Paperback? I have many, but I pulled Dragonflight by Anne McCaffrey. Do you have a book written by an author using a pen name? And for that, I pulled Futuristic Violence in Fancy Suits by David Wong. David Wong's real name is Jason Pargin, or Pargin. One of them, but David Wong is certainly not his real name. Do you have a book with the character's name in the title? I have Carrie by Stephen King. There's a character named Carrie, in case you didn't know. Do you have a book with 2 maps in it? This is maybe cheating, but like also I don't give a fuck. But I have my copy of Wicked and Son of a Witch by Gregory Maguire. And the end papers in this book are maps. So this one is like the whole Land of Oz. And then this is what the Land of Oz looks like by the end of Son of a Witch. Things change a bit. So technically I guess that's 2 books, but it's like 1 physical book, you know what I'm saying? All right. Okay, do you have a book that has been turned into a TV show? And you guys, this has finally come to America and I'm so fucking excited, but I pulled A Discovery of Witches by Deborah Harkness. Do you have a book that was written by someone who was originally famous for something else? So like an actor or an artist or whatever. And for that, I pulled Talking as Fast as I Can, From Gilmore Girls to Gilmore Girls and Everything in Between by Lauren Graham. I like celebrity memoirs, so this one was pretty easy for me. Do you have a book with a clock on the cover? And I do. It is Counterclock World by Philip K. Dick. This is about a world where time runs backwards, and there's a clock. Do you have a poetry book? And I have Ariel, a Restored Edition by Sylvia Plath. Do you have a book with an award stamp on it? I have a few, but I pulled Abel's Island by William Steig, which has a Newbery Honor stamp on it. Do you have a book by an author with the same initials as you? And this is the one that I could not for the life of me find, I don't own a physical copy of, I should say. So I do have on Kindle, I have Semiosis by Sue Burke, and my initials are SB, but I don't have a physical copy of a book with an author the same initials as me on my shelves. So I guess I just can't count that one. Do you have a book of short stories? And I have many, let me tell you, but I pulled one of the few on my shelves that I've actually read, and that is The Bus Driver Who Wanted to Be God and Other Stories by Edgar Cayce. This I read like a decade ago because I saw the movie Wristcutters: A Love Story, which is based on the novella that's at the end of this book of short stories. It's called Neller's Happy Campers. And this is just like a really interesting collection of stories. They're all like a couple pages long with the exception of that one, and they're just like really kind of weird and surreal, like just very bizarre stories, and I really enjoyed them. Do you have a book that is between 500 and 510 pages, no more, no less? And I have The Lacuna by Barbara Kingsolver. This is, I believe, 506 pages, if I'm remembering correctly. Do you have a book that has been turned into a movie? And I do have a few, but I pulled Jurassic Park by Michael Crichton, and the reason that I pulled this one is because this is actually our Galactic Grimoire Book Club book pick for the month of February, and we're going to be having a live show at the end of the month, and if you have read this book or want to read this book, you should, and then you should join us. I believe the live show is going to be on my channel, and we're going to talk about it, and then we're going to watch the movie together. Do you have a graphic novel? And you bet your sweet ass I do. I pulled one that I have not read yet, but that just like really calls to me, and that is Antenna by Marissa Acatella Marchetto. This is like a sci-fi graphic novel with a sweet female main character, and I don't know a whole lot about it, but I saw it on the shelf at the bookstore and I was like, I feel like I need it. And finally, do you have a book written by 2 or more authors? And I pulled Good Omens by Terry Pratchett and Neil Gaiman. I still haven't read this. This is also apparently going to be a TV show, so I should probably get on that. And that is, that's that. I will link the original video as well as Sue's video who tagged me in the description, and I'm gonna tag a couple of people in this because that's the point, isn't it? So first, I'm going to tag Jade from Jaded Reader because she and I have just a nice symbiotic tag relationship, and I haven't been holding up my end of the bargain lately, so she's tagged. And then I'm also going to tag Sarah from Novel Serendipity and Alexandra Rosalind. So you 3 ladies are all tagged, and you should do this and time yourselves and see if you can beat my 7 minutes and 15 seconds. Anyway, talk to me in the comments. Have you read any of these? Do you want to read any of these? Are you going to join us for the Galactic Grimoire live show for Jurassic Park? Just, you know, talk to me about some stuff, and have a great day. Bye.